Good evening, Kincardine Rotary Club. Connor here. Just wanted to leave you guys a message updating you on, well, me. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. So, about a year and a half ago, my mother set up an interview, or, talked to Todd about doing an interview. And I met Todd and Stacy, and we did the whole interview, and, afterwards they said, we like you, you're good. It's like, alright, that's good to hear. And afterwards they went to you guys, and they asked you, like, we've got a kid here that we think is good. Like, do you guys want to sponsor him? And you guys said yes, and I'll be forever grateful for that. Like, you guys, he gave me the opportunity to travel abroad at such a young age. Like, it's an amazing opportunity, and you gave it to me. And it's just like, thank you. I'll never be able to repay you guys, but thank you. Thank you for the opportunity you've given me, and that I am currently enjoying very, very much. So let's go back to the story. After the interview, I went on to London. And London it's another interview, but it's with the district, 6330. Woot woot! And I got through there's lots of, I think there's I went through 3. Usually you only go through 2, but I went through 3. That's how special I am. And afterwards they came to me and they said, we really like you. We think you're good. We think you can do this. It's just you're 16, and there's nothing wrong with you being that young. It's just there's kids that are 18, and it's their last year to go on exchange. So we want you to go this year, but there's a slim chance you might. It's like, all right, I understand. Hopefully that doesn't come to that, but I understand if it does. And it was kind of touch and go there for about a week or so. Like going through school, and this, I was pretty nervous. I was strung really tight, and I got a call, and they said, you're good to go, and great, awesome. And so yeah, so from there, it was actually, I didn't receive the call. It was my mom. And so I came home one night, and my family's sitting on the couch together. It's like, well, that's not usual. Like, I just walk in the door and my family's there waiting for me? What? And, my mom said, come here, sit down, we're going to watch a movie. It's like, I've got hockey in half an hour. Why are we watching a movie? So, I go and I sit down on the couch without looking at the television. I look up and I see it was James Bond from Russia with Love. And it took me about 10 seconds to fully realize what was going on, because I was kind of like, hockey, I gotta get to hockey. And my mom said, like, finally, because I at that point I didn't know what was going on. She said, we got the call, you're going to Russia. I was like, what? All right. Like, Russia was number 4 on my list, and some of you are probably thinking, what? Russia is a place you can't just go to. Like Australia, I could as far as I know, I can just hop on the plane and go there for a few months. Same with Great Britain, or a few, other countries as well. Russia is a really, uptight country. It's hard to get in there. So that's why I wanted to go there, because, it'd be hard to do it later on in life, and, hopefully it'd be easier through Rotary, and I'd be there for a full year. Honestly doubt they let regular people do that. So, I was like, alright, awesome, let's go to hockey. that was just my mindset at the time. So after that, I went to Great Expectations 1. I met all these other exchange kids that are going on exchange. And I became really good friends with some of them. And, I'm friends with all of them, obviously, because, it's me. Like, who couldn't be friends with this? And then, we kept on going, and we got the Great Expectations too. It's more fun, it's more hanging out, with my buds. And then we get after Great Expectations 2, and I get a call from my outbound coordinator, Ross, and he says, I got good news and bad news. And I'm standing in the kitchen, and I'm like, all right, so how about we take the bad news first, so I have something to be happy about afterwards. And he said, all right, Russia's a no-go. They haven't been certified. So I was like, all right, that's a disappointment, but you said there's good news. So what's the good news? He's like, we got a spot for you in Lithuania. And I was like, all right. I want to do this. Yeah, I want to do this. Don't get me wrong. I just got to talk with my parents. And, when I got home, it's like I asked him, it's like, of course you can go. What kind of question is that? And, I was really happy, actually, that it was Lithuania, because there's actually a kid named Grant, and he's from Goderich.